Bigstepper, man. We here to put a foot on that. And now have a nigga breathe, they say. Looking like. So you can only make them sound if you know how to code the lights out, man. And see that tear come up and be like, hey. What you left the session? Oh, you should have left, boy. Here we go. It's the commissioner, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't be too hard on him. I gotta be a little easy on him. Because, he the commissioner. Shit. I can't go inside his head. He try to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He might try to kick me out of the league. But you know what we is gonna put with. Give him some of that goddamn good ass Southern music, man. You know what I'm saying? Go outside this motherfucker.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go.
I'm gonna be the one that's gonna kick down your door. You can't hear me when I'm
New Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
They turn me out just from the start and say I win nobody. I stay in my lane, I play my role, and then I kept it silent. How the fuck you say I envy you when I was a nobody? Now my time just to get it, man, they talk about it. Look at me like I'm crashing.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Play action, it's Wilson.
Where is the passing clearance at?
It's a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you gotta find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Kept it silent. How the fuck you say I envy you when I was a nobody? Now's my time just to get it, now they talk about it. They turn me out this
Play action, now Wilson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
I can't hit the button. Can't move so fast.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will be back to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Been loyal, I threw him a fit. I pull up in the Escalade, hop out in Timberland. Bitch, she got finger wave, hell like she miss. Bitch, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I look better in person, love her, I get chicks. Spend that little money, I ain't tryna say. We ain't tripping on none of that, bitch, we got plenty. Bread on your head, bitch, I'm jit. Fuck around, drop a movie on niggas like this. If it weren't would've pulled up, I would've started hitting. If D-Lo choke me out, bitch, I would've killed her. Bitch, pick up. Watch this little bitch, cause I'm
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
She gon' fall out of shit, they could go on
Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. Circle the Pro Bowls, without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Yes, sir. That little shit on the back. Hit it, that shit can sit up. I bought the Lamborghini just to get up. Keep talking that talk and I pop and laugh.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
This shit is spectacular fast.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have guys back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And this will complete to Will Fuller. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for feeling out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there. Timeout and 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to play basketball.
Start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Young niggas sitting up, fall that. Chop on him, hit him in his ball cap. Fall the young nigga better fall back. Got 30 sticks, no Xanax. And I'm too fly for a jet lag. Hey, that nigga better get back. Just a little nigga with a big bag. Look at my neck, my wrist, my ear. Yeah, everything clear. Yeah, your bitch like no chill. Y'all respect me over here. Yeah, I can't do it nothing but something up on your lip. Yeah, and that shit for real.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Good evening. And for my last hit, I'd like to take you back to the classic. B.I.G. style, of course.
Player hater, hey,
Turn your head wrong.
1st and 10 now from the 33. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Let's go together.
Here's 2nd and 10.
This Robin spree will make money. Play on. Turn your head round. Take off that crown.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Wake up.
That is caught by Mims. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Please don't hate me because I'm just here.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Open the door. Lay on the floor. You've been wrong. Wake up. Take your last. Take off your clothes.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Will Fuller with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
Look at that.
Jets will extend their lead.
So you play,
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Turn me up. Yeah.
Now Allen. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And he'll bring this
y'all
one
niggas
back
hold
to
my
the
teeth.
29.
Nigga don't hold me up.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season. So here we are, Eastern of giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. And he can't get rid of it, he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
That's when my waist got a fully attached. Aim at his face, watch his hoodie detach. And when our names get put in the rap, nigga, she gon' roll my weed. Yeah, she gon' pull me up. Yeah, valet with my key. Yeah, please don't hold me up. Yeah, all I know is
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Call a PJ and come blow me up. There's way too much cash in the room. Call a Brinks truck and tell him to load it up.
3rd and long, it's Wilson.
Nigga cold as fuck. I was inside of the belly truck.
He is gonna go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Here's Braden Mann now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
How you had a head start, still got no credit. The first thing I learned in the hood was to get it. This fight for the ball and like spaghetti.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
They know where we at. We playing the slide, I wouldn't suggest it. The homies are saying I shouldn't have trusted. The police watching, but they can't connect it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, rested, focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off around the 27, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Don't play with me, son.
That they were going to put the football in the air a lot.
Go get that shit. That's a mushy, boy.
4 interceptions, Charles, that he's thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now, what you're rooting.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He completes it to Jones. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Boy. This drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Allen now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. First down and more for Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Jones.
He is
into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Aaron Jones, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Now she say she bet I got a bunch of bitches. I want beef with
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
I just did 6 yards in 3 weeks for like 50,000. Underground, don't forget the crown. I'm in my zone, now you can't get me out. I guess that's why my bitch is small. I guess that's why my bitch is small. Yeah.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, and that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. And to come away with nothing, that's real tough for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Some niggas touch down and they don't make it to the goalpost. Like Martin Luther, I had a dream.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
But that's the reason I know what daddy mean. I used to break hearts till that shit happened to me. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson runs over. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line.
If we hit them all, we ball. Got no business browsing. I'm getting you can't do shit about it. I guess it's why my bitch is smart. I guess it's why my bitch is smart.
Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I post on the block with these shooters and moves. I ain't gotta do no count. In the no-turn zone, see the gun on the cat. I see the head in the air through the new Cartier. Said I true blue the Cooper Vanilla. She it ain't hard, better tell it. I bought off Camilla.
Wilson eluding the pressure right.
I ain't gotta do no count.
And Williams has got it. Touchdown Jets. Denzel Mims. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. This time the extra point and makes this a 9-point game. And now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Phillips now from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's worked out officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Forced out to his left. That's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. Taken in at the 11. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
I ain't shit like the rest of these niggas. Fuck these niggas, I ain't got no sympathy time. I flex on these niggas. If you ain't worth $500,000, you can't stand next to me, nigga. You damn
The
right.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Yeah, that's why I walk like this. Style on these niggas and I talk like this. Got another coupe and went blowed another 30 on my wrist.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
$250,000 nigga before I ever
Being chased out left.
Nigga better go back and listen to
Open man is Uzama. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
We almost died together, plus a lot of shit I can't talk about. American gangster, nigga. They thought I was playing when I told them we were trapping at the mansion, nigga. Stupid crib in Woodland Hills, I did that a long time ago. Real nigga was poppin'. Bad bitch was poppin'. Paper rap was poppin'. American gangster. DJ Screw OG, Bigger Rankin.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Will Fuller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Good with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Why your bitch keep telling me I play like chocolate? I'm on the road, I ain't gonna let that shit divide me. You can't name a nigga try me, I ain't got it. I put my bitch in free, tell my house to sleep.
A final shot before half for Allen, escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain there for the Bills. Operating from the red zone now. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Stop playing with us. No, I keep my man with us. No, that 40 going crazy. That bitch ain't jamming up. That's on the drop and went crazy, so I handle it. Watch your man's in them. You start blaming on Instagram.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the option, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Up front here, 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a give to Breida, and he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's letting this one go for 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense and
20-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big gain there for the Bills.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
They live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Jones again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught that verbally, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half, you're down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Freedom. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it. He got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn. These guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll find Jones again, complete. Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
From the left side, complete. That's McKenzie. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Everything that God put me through, I was built for it. Everything I got, I worked for it.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Out of the shotgun, Breida, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The play fake. Here's Wilson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Touchdown. It's complete. Will Fuller with touchdown number 29. 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Really, this is a blessing. Many been long and gone. Family with two possessions. Admit I made some mistakes. Then blame it on adolescents. So infected with greed. Having something to see. I was running in circles and niggas right next to me. This must have been God wishes, cause all my friends with the prison. Nothing like Brian Williams, but when they come home, I kiss them. Hold on, give me a second, refreshing my recollection. Labels, we playing chess. Nothing I'm not contesting. You niggas are stupid, thinking
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Who really is there to blame? Each man, feed a man. Children, we get a game. Scientology prophets, you better stay in your lane. Let me roll up some
first down, here's Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the ball. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
No crooked attorney, last name, Saddle my young breaching his contracts. Preachers and gun claps. Smoking that Mike Dean into my lungs. The last week
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's address the best, won't be no problems down the line. See Confederate flags,
Throwing
but I
now
got
is
a flag of
Wilson.
mine. Yeah, I got a flag of mine.
Dancing to his left.
Yeah, we can do it here.
This time he's got the pickup. It's complete. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, but that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Jets, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3.
Yeah, I know
That'll
what
be
it
a hopeful
is.
one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
I'll see.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon. Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire
I do
crew
a
as
little
well.
rushing there
We'll talk
now,
to you
man,
next
but I
time. So
really ain't
long,
no
everybody.
rushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really more of a nobody get nothing off that game. None.